I'm Ben Weaver, Illinois attorney. I help folks around the Chicagoland area buy and sell their home. I also help folks with wills and trusts and other estate planning documents. And today we're going to talk about page 6 of the Illinois Residential Real Estate Multi-Board Contract 8.0. So let's get started. Page 6 begins with paragraph 15, subparagraph C. Now, paragraph 15 as a whole talks about the buyer's right to have the home inspected. Paragraph 15A and 15B are on page 5. Paragraph 15A says that the buyer waives the home inspection. Paragraph 15B gives the buyer the right to have the home inspected and request any current health or safety concerns that they find in the inspection to the repairs to the seller. Paragraph 15C, though, is on page 6, and paragraph 15C says that the buyer has the right to have the home inspected, but they waive any inspection requests. So, more or less, if the parties agree to paragraph 15C, the inspection is for the buyer's own knowledge, know what they're getting themselves into, but the buyer agrees that they will not make any inspection requests following that home inspection. Moving on, paragraph 16 goes into optional inspection items. There are two here that may be applicable to some houses. Now, paragraph 16, subparagraph A, is for the termite inspection. If a termite inspection is needed, then the parties will initial paragraph 16A, and the seller will comply with the terms and get a termite inspection within a couple of weeks. So, a lot of times that's useful if the buyer is getting a VA loan. There's a requirement under the VA loan that the buyer has to provide a termite inspection, and the seller agrees that they will pay for it and get it organized. Paragraph 16B goes in well and septic systems. If the house is on a well and or it's on septic, parties will initial paragraph 16B, and the seller agrees to provide a well and a septic report prior to closing. And there are some also terms in there in case there are any repairs or maintenance items needed within those well septic reports. Moving right along, paragraph 17 begins on page 6 and it continues on to page 7. Two important subparagraphs of paragraph 17 are on page 6 though. What the heck is paragraph 17? Let me get into that. So paragraph 17 goes into condominium and homeowners associations. Paragraph 17A says that the terms of the contract and the closing are subject to the condo associations, HOAs, declarations, and bylaws. Basically, you can't break the rules of the association. Paragraph 17B, the seller is responsible for paying any assessments that are due and owed, and they're also responsible for any special assessments that have been assessed before the date the contract was signed. Well, there you have it. The rest of paragraph 17 is continued on the next page. Hey, do you have any questions about this page or any other page, any other paragraph within the contract? Leave it in the comment below. I'm Ben Weaver, Illinois attorney, and I'll see you in the next video.